Hello everyone and welcome to this short video from the Build Back Better Awards. I'm Ray Molony and I'm honored today to be with multi-award winning lighting designer, architect and product designer, Dean Skira of Skira. And that's a very unusual combination. I think you're the only person who combines all those sort of skills in one, Dean.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, thank you for the introduction. I think that there are many people on this planet who have much broader professional abilities than I do. So thank you anyway.
Now we're talking today about, what will innovation look like and what it needs to look like post-pandemic and post-lockdown. It's your view that, the lighting industry has not embraced innovation the way it needs to.
Yes, I think that many other industries and technologies that are closely linked to lighting has advanced much further than the lighting itself. I mean, the lighting industry, if we look at the core lighting industry, considering the source and the nearest housing around the source, didn't really move much in the sense of breakthrough innovations. We haven't seen them, at least I haven't seen anything really, really that brings the wow effect. And I think that most manufacturers are kind of even reluctant to invest in something. So there is a big space in which lighting industry can improve. Not just thinking about the optionals around lighting, like IoT, AI, and so on, Bluetooth sensors, but the light itself, I think it's still kind of, there's a lot of room for improvement.
So what sort of things do we need? Where does the innovation need to be focused?
I think that innovation should be focused in something that we've been talking about for decades, and that is, the quality of the light itself. The color reproduction, the glare issue that no one resolved yet properly, in my opinion. And also, I think that there should be systems, especially in public lighting, in outdoor lighting. I think there is an enormous possibilities that we should embrace all the technology that is existing into making the systems, not the product itself, but the system, so that the lighting itself accommodates the basic need of human beings, basic needs, and then all the additions that we can have considering the energy efficiency and so on. I think that when it comes to interior lighting, with energy efficiency and circadian rhythm lighting and so on, it's okay. But when it comes to exterior lighting, I think we are very much behind all this, and I hope that very soon I will be able to show you something in which I'm working on for a year now, which I think it's going to dramatically change and disrupt the entire street lighting industry if the market accepts it.
Wow, sounds very intriguing. I suppose interior lighting in offices, we're seeing the WELL standard, version 2 of the WELL standard, which is pushing light quality, visual balance and color rendering and low glare, low flicker and all the rest of it interior. So there's hope there. But you think with outdoor lighting, we've gone backwards?
Yeah, I think in office, for example, the Lido that was proposed by our colleagues and the manifesto that has been circling around the industry. I think I just posted somewhere on a social media that was the principle which we used working on Evolution Tower in Moscow. I didn't know that it was called that. I didn't know about those manifestos, but it was natural to me that this is the way we should actually light up our space, and not consider only the horizontal numeric mathematical way of doing the lighting design. I think that lighting design is much more than math.
Yeah,
So I think there is a big room. But then I also worked on light fitting. I designed for well-known lighting manufacturer, in which we have, considered the office lighting with all aspects that we know today. I mean, we have a very different source with the indirect lighting, and then a different source for the direct lighting. We can control one and the other. The color temperature can change according to the cycle of the sun. So all these things are well known, and we have all the knowledge and technology to do it. The question that always arises is the market ready to pay for it?
That's the question. And tell me this, Dean, are you optimistic or are you pessimistic about the future of the lighting industry in post all, when the dust settles on everything that's happened?
I'm optimistic because I think that more people work in homes and starting to set up their home offices. I think that the communication between home office and the office is going to be very different than we have today. Creative professions like our profession it's difficult for people to work at home. I have to admit that. We tried during the lockdown, but it didn't work very well because, we have to sit down and talk together and brainstorm and share ideas and so on. And that is quite difficult. But many professions can be very well done from home, and there's no need for you to commute, the traffic, and so on. So people will require a certain quality of light in their homes. And that is what I read the other day from one of the reports, that's the main reason why the lighting industry is going to thrive in the next 5 years, because the people in residences are going to demand better quality lighting because it becomes their office too.
And of course, people will realize how important lighting is to how we look and how we interact, etc. So hopefully that's a positive for the future. We're going to have to wrap up there. Thank you, Dean. Thank you for your time, and thank you for sharing your knowledge and your insights with us today.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you for having me.